What's up, enthusiasts? Today we're talking about a debate topic that comes up every so often in the Nerf community, and that's clip or magazine. And more importantly, why you shouldn't care either way. So if you're on the Nerf Reddit or any larger Nerf group on Facebook, you've probably seen the debate of clip versus magazine numerous times. It essentially boils down to an argument of function versus marketing. One side will argue what Nerf has branded as clips are functionally magazines and should be called magazines or mags because of that. The other side will then point out that Nerf has marketed them as clips and that's what they should be called. And this goes on and on and on without any real resolution every time, and generally doesn't yield anything positive despite any good intentions. And that right there is the reason I think when it comes down to it, it shouldn't matter and people shouldn't care. As long as we know what the object we're referring to is, I don't see the point in either side trying to get the other to conform. If you're on the field and someone asks you to toss them a clip because they're out, a quick look at their blaster and you'll know what they're asking for. Now, because of how easy it is to know the difference just by looking at someone's blaster, the argument of confusion, it just seems silly to me. Now, I've also seen arguments of wanting to use clip over magazine because the community should avoid firearm terms. And while I understand the thought process behind this one, it's equally as silly as the last argument to me, because clip is a firearm term just as much as magazine is. I don't want to go into all the details of terminology between the two. There are others far more qualified than myself to explain those details, but they are both firearm terms. So trying to avoid one but not the other for this reason doesn't make sense to me. And to finish off, probably the biggest reason I dislike seeing this debate pop up is that the conversation can quickly devolve into name-calling and insults, which is needless, and just makes the community look bad to newcomers. Like instead of having fun with blasters, we're sitting around arguing semantics that don't really matter when we're out gaming. This debate has become so common that some people have adopted the term clipazine to be a little trolly and show how stupid the argument really is. So I would say to all of you, in the end, it doesn't really matter whether you call these their functional name or their marketed name. And don't let yourself get caught up in the debate over the little details on this. Instead, let's just enjoy our hobby. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I hope this helps anyone that happens to see a clip versus mag argument understand that for our hobby, it's just silly and nothing good comes of it. So you can spend your hobby time having fun rather than arguing over what to call a piece of plastic with a spring in it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Have fun flinging foam, and I'll see you next time.